first phase of our development plans for the centre, which was about creating an efficient new transport hub at the House of Fraser end of the centre and extending at the Debenhams end of the centre with 30 to 40 new shops. Obviously there's a package of community infrastructure benefits we're looking at about how we connect the retail park much better and encourage people to come via public transport and move around the Lakeside Basin much more with public transport. Phase 2, which is what we're here today about, is to unveil the next stage of our exciting plans for the centre, which is about creating an exciting new leisure destination for the centre. So you'll be aware that back in 2007 we opened the Boardwalk, the range of restaurants that overlook the lake, a nice new destination within the centre. And the plan is now to, as a response from our shoppers, to really increase the leisure at the centre and make much more of that whole area in that destination. So that would start with, or be central to, would be a big public square, big public space, about the size of 10 tennis courts, around which there'll be a number of bars, restaurants and cafes, just to kind of soak up that whole environment and atmosphere. We're also looking at family leisure uses going in there, things like bowling, which is something that we often get requested for at the centre, as well as kind of clubs and bars, clubs like comedy clubs as well, and looking at a talkative view, obviously as our existing cinema, about how they want to develop in the future as well. So some of that development would wrap around the existing view building, but some of it would also be about new buildings and creating new space in that area too. So it's really very exciting, and it is very much as a response of our shoppers' needs and their desires. They tell us they want to see more leisure at Lakeside, and this is really the way that we feel that we can develop Lakeside and really kind of make it the shopping destination of the future.
Because whilst we've been standing here, there have been people even just now looking at things, and we just saw a couple of guys in high-vis jackets looking at things, and they clearly must be thinking, are there jobs in this? So are there jobs in this?
There are definitely jobs in this. We have already identified that as part of phase 1 we envisage that 2,600 permanent new jobs will be created as a result of that £180 million investment. Of course there will be 1,100 jobs created through the construction phase alone. So there is very definitely interest, and I think that from both a shopper and a local community point of view, people really see this as a very good thing for the area.
Because you mentioned community, you don't just talk the community. Even earlier this week we put a press release yourselves to do with giving a computer to South Auckland Community Forum. So it really is something very, very intrinsic to what you do, isn't it?
Definitely. I mean, we see ourselves as very much part of the Lakeside and Essex community, and we have done for the last 21 years. We have funds and schemes available through the centre, such as our Heart of the Community Fund, to which local community groups and charities, schools, playgroups, etc. can apply for funding and support. We're really keen to see things happening out there in the community, and we're really keen to respond to needs and feedback from our communities around us as well. We see ourselves very much serving those communities, and it's really important that we give something back and that we create the Lakeside, the shopping centre that they want to see.